Alright, oops, my camera's a little off. You can see how excited Gorilla gets about eating his raw food. Let me get a little closer to him. Alright, a little closer. He's very excited, obviously very animated about eating. That is a semi-frozen piece of chicken. And bastard's gonna walk over into the shade for me. But you can see by his coat, he's in impeccable shape. Here, let me move him a little bit. He's growling at me again. For the he barely puts up with it with me, and you might want to consider the fact if you're feeding raw and you got kids, don't let your little kids get near your dogs when they're on their food, because dog like this can do a lot of harm to a child, and because of human stupidity sometimes they do. Do not let any toddler approach a dog while it's eating raw. There's something primordial about the act of an animal eating raw, and he's getting out of my range. He'll come back in when he goes back to his food. He's still got the oil. Well, come on, Gorilla. He don't listen to me. He thinks there's a meat particle somewhere around there. But yeah, I feed him outside like this when I feed him raw, because I really don't want raw chicken on my kitchen floor and everything. The other dogs get fed in their chain spaces, but obviously the Gorilla's a special dog, and he gets the home treatment. You know what, buddy? If you would just cooperate and stay within the range, that'd be great. Oh well, hope you all are enjoying this. No, this won't be in the DVD, but I made it today because what I posted up on Peds Online was, I guess, questionable, and I didn't want a bunch of whistleblowers contacting YouTube. There's a healthy turd, and that's another subject. Glad he's actually taken a turd, because we're going to take a good look at this turd and compare it to what you kibble feeders have. First of all, they're very small, they're very dry, and it's great for a video. But that's it. Hey, don't you eat that on camera. It's probably healthier than kibble. Now he's coming over here. His turds are extraordinarily small and extraordinarily hard and dry, and I'll tell you what that means later on. Hold on, let's take a close examination of this here turd. Alright, this here is Silverback's, I'm going to get my shadow out of the way. This here is Silverback's turd. It is hard. I can squeeze it and it's hard. It is not pasty. This is like a rock. You'd almost put this in a slingshot and shoot it. Why am I handling a turd on video? Well, because to show you, these things bounce when you have the above ground pens that I talk about, and I go into all this on my DVD. This is just an impromptu thing for fun, but these things bounce out of the above ground pens and they go through the slats. When you feed kibble, all you kibble feeders that think you're so smart feeding kibble, these things are pasty, gooey things. You can't squeeze them like this. They're pasty. This thing breaks apart. It doesn't stick to anything. If you have a dog in an above ground pen and you feed raw, your turds go outside your pen. So whatever your time you're wasting, or excuse me, whatever time that you're saving, mind you, feeding kibble in the morning, you're actually spending scrubbing shit out of your pens. Me, I haven't had to scrub out a pen in about 4 or 5 years, because of the simple fact these things don't stick to my pens. I just hose it out with a hose and I'm done. So that's another point. I'm not going to go into big length here, but I made another video because of yesterday's statement on Peds Online that humaniacs might have a problem watching a DVD with a dog eating a whole animal. So just to save myself the hassle, I did this. So I didn't mean to digress into the turds, but since he took one on camera, figure what the hell. Let's investigate this, and let's see the advantage of feeding raw. That was a whole chicken. I mean, a whole chicken thigh. Let's see, beef liver, beef tripe, oils, an egg, kefir. It was a whole complement of stuff that turned out to this. A day's worth of shit is that. That's because he's digesting everything. You kibble feeders have 3 times as much shit as this. I know you do. And it's all pasty and sticky, and that's because it is not biologically available. Your dogs cannot digest kibble the way my dogs digest my raw meal. And I know none of you kibble feeders has 9-year-old dogs that look anything like Silverback. So, point made, and that's all I'm going to go into for now. You guys have a good one.